What's poppin', peeps? Your boy T-Money, Too Slick, aka Too Slick Motherfucker, up in the heezy. Happy Friday. Just kidding. Taking the shades off, guys. I don't need them tonight. The sun is not shining. There's no excuse for it. So, I hope everybody's had a good week. I just got out of work, got showered, but on my way home from work, I stopped at the UPS store where I had 3 delicious packages. One from Shout Factory, one from Diabolic DVD, and one from 88 Films. So, before I get into this update, I want to mention that I purchased a copy of, well, first off, actually, I hope everybody's had a good week. I'm just so fucking ready to chillax tonight, order some Vietnamese, and watch a movie, and do this video. I'm really, really stoked for this. So, yeah, anyway, hope everybody's doing well, as always, and, okay, so I want to do another giveaway. I have 2 movies, Fear the Walking Dead Season 1 and 2, that I've upgraded to Blu-ray. So if anybody out there wants to win these movies, I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to be giving them away. So when I come up with the criteria for the giveaway, I'll let you know. I just wanted to let you know that because there's a reason. I'm bribing you guys. No. But my Season 2 that I ordered on Blu-ray didn't come with a slipcover. So if anybody that watches my videos wants to either A, donate a slipcover, or B, sell me one of Fear the Walking Dead Season 2, I will gladly buy it off you, just because I'm not particularly OCD about having slips, but when it's like, I want it to be in sync when it's a series, and if one doesn't, they just look kind of shitty on the shelf. So I put them up on the shelf yesterday, and I was like, that don't look right. I need my 3rd slip. I need my, because I have Season 1 slip, Season 3 slip, and I don't have a Season 2 slip. So if anybody can help me out, like I said, I'd gladly kick you like $10 for it or whatever. So holler at your boy. And then also stay tuned for the criteria on a giveaway for Season 1 and 2 of Fear the Walking Dead. I hear the show's actually pretty good, especially now at Season 4. But yeah, so that's that. Let's get up in the update now. So first up, I got a movie that actually came in the mail yesterday. But I've obviously opened it because it was only one. But it's Legend of the Mountain, a film by King Hu, and it sounds like a fantastic little like kind of like spiritual horror coming of age type film. It's about a man who's tasked to by an eminent monk to transcribe a Buddhist sutra that's said to have immense powers over the spirits of the afterlife. Now I'm just reading it because I'm not that good. But to execute his work in peace, he travels to an isolated monastery deep in the mountains where he encounters a number of strange people. As malicious spirits attempt to steal the sutra, Ho becomes entangled in a conflict between dueling forces of good and evil. Will he leave the mountain alive? Sounded really good, kind of like an epic journey adventure film as well. But it does have aspects of horror, supernatural horror in it as well. Good and evil spirits, malicious spirits. So anyways, but yeah, so Kino Lorber actually released this movie as well, but I opted to go with the Eureka Masters of Horror line, just because they've been putting out some really high quality stuff. This is Region B though, so if you're in the US and you're interested in this film, grab the Kino Lorber one, and it's available at Diabolic as well. So, I'm gonna grab a drink of my juice here, and then we're gonna get into this this unboxing portion of my update. Anybody out there like Vietnamese food? I've been fucking loving it lately. Ever since I discovered Vietnamese, I stopped eating Chinese, and it's just lighter Chinese is essentially what it is. A lot of stir fries and really good like pho soups. Light egg rolls, like crispy spring rolls. And yeah, I don't know, it's just a healthier alternative, and I'm trying to lose weight, so, but it's delicious too, like all kinds of different hot sauces, chili pepper sauces, Huang sauce, all kinds of goodness. So check it out. I don't know, talk to me. I've really just been in this mode lately of like working, eating Vietnamese food, ordering movies, and watching movies. And that's pretty much my life right now. And it's pathetic, but I really do want to lose weight. So, you know, anyway, I don't know why I went off on that tangent, but yes, Vietnamese for the win, motherfuckers. Okay, sorry. So let's get in this update. So first off, that was really random. We have a package from 88 Films, and I ordered 2 movies from them, but this feels like it's probably just one. So let's see what we got. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. This is just one. So I'm still waiting on Grizzly to come in. But, sorry. Supra Inframan has come in with the slipcover. And this actually seemed like a pretty batshit insane movie. It's a Shaw Brothers production, I do believe, although it doesn't say anything about... Yeah, Shaw Brothers. And it's just supposed to be like batshit crazy, almost like a superhero horror film. You can see on the back, like all of the... I don't know if they're like the enemies or whatever, the antagonists versus the protagonists. But it says, God bless the brilliance of Danny Lee, who emerged onto the Shaw Brothers scene with such outlandish fantasies as Mighty Peking Man, awesome, and the Super Inframan, 1975. A tale of futuristic heroism and spandex costumes that could only have been dreamed up during the golden age of Hong Kong cinema. Featuring the sort of ambition that puts most superhero flicks to shame, this is a brilliant bicep-flexing bout of good versus evil, as a costumed Chinese patriot takes the fight to a city, destroying mega-villain. Undoubtedly one of the finest for Eastern action flicks of all time, the Super Inframan makes its UK debut in a muscular HD transfer that could only have come from the original Oriental cinema obsessives of 88 films. So it's actually directed by Shan Hua. It must be written by Danny Lee. It's starring Danny Lee. Okay, so I guess he was the star of Super Inframan and The Mighty Peking Man, which is, I think, one of Quentin Tarantino's favorite films, right? I believe so. But yeah, so this is number 19 on the 88 Asia line. And pretty soon I'm going to do an update where I show you guys all of my 88 films, my slasher classics, because I have a pretty thorough collection from them now. This is the interior artwork that's featured. I'm not going to open the disc up for time's sake because I have so many things to go through tonight. But yeah, really cool. I like how they give you the matte slip with the newly commissioned cover artwork. Just seems like a really fun, batshit insane Asian action flick. So that's that. Let's get into the goodness now, guys, shall we? We'll start with Shout Factory. Really, really excited for what's in this box. The long-awaited, highly anticipated... Well, there's actually 2 films in here. Well, there's actually technically 4 films in here, but we're going to go with this one first. So I opted to grab Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure on Steelbook because I never actually grabbed the Blu-ray edition that they released. I was going to when it was on sale, and then it sold out like really quick when they had that. It had like the plush toy and the movies for like uber cheap, but then it sold out before I could get to it. So anyway, I opted to go with this one from Shout Factory, the limited edition, limited to 10,000 Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure on Steel. I'm sure this will be around for a while. I've never seen this movie, so it's about time to watch it. It's kind of one of those movies I wish I would have watched when I was younger, because it seems like it kind of resonates with people from their childhoods. But anyway, 30th Anniversary Edition, chock full of special features, all featured on the back there if you want to pause the video. Sorry about the glare as well. But yeah, so I opted for that, because I wanted to get the film eventually, and I don't think that's... I think it's just one of them, right? And then, guys, boom, 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 beautiful. Very strikingly similar in packaging to the Amityville Horror trilogy that they released. So now we have the It's Alive trilogy, and these will look excellent spined up next to each other on the shelf. But yes, very, very excited for this release. It's Alive, Larry Cohen. Craziness. I can throw away my cheapy triple pack now. I have this one. Those of you who don't know about this movie, it's basically a mutant killer baby. From the crazy wacky mind of Larry Cohen, only he could concoct such a fucking whack show movie. But it's really enjoyable. Yeah. Child monsters, rampages. This set includes new K scans from the original film elements, I think on all 3 films. Cohen's Alive, looking back at the It's Alive films, featuring interviews with writer, director, producer Larry Cohen, actors James Dixon, Michael Moriarty, and Lorene Landon, and more. Audio commentaries on all 3 films with filmmaker Larry Cohen, theatrical trailers, radio spots, TV spots, and still galleries. We have 3 films in this set. It's Alive from 1974, It's Alive Again from 1978, and It's Alive 3, 1987. So, yeah, I've been waiting for this release for a really long time now. It's kind of another one to knock off the checklist in terms of movies that needed a Blu-ray. Particularly the first film, but the fact that we get all 3 is excellent. Can't complain. So, yeah, really excited to have this. That looks like... Let's open it up. Why don't we? Looks like there might be a slight little blemish on the side of the box here, but what are you going to do? Not the end of the world. Yeah, it got a little nicked up there, you can see. But what are you going to do? So, inside we have the Island... Larry Cohen. Oh, Island of the Alive. I didn't know. Strange. Cool. So, really cool. You get the 3 films, reversible cover artwork on all 3. So, here's It's Alive 1. Reversible cover artwork. Kind of ugly. I'm definitely going to go with the classic artwork. Just the black It's Alive cover. It's so retro looking. I love it. And then It's Alive 2. Reversible cover artwork. I can get it out without destroying it. That's kind of cool. But still, I think it'll go better just displaying it like this because it's similar to the first cover artwork. And then we have It's Alive 3, which is a totally different cover. Island of the Alive. And there's no reversible cover artwork in this one, just a still from the film. So it's very interesting. It says in here, all 3 2018 high-definition transfers were created in 2K restoration at Warner Bros. Motion Picture Imaging on the Laser Graphics Director Scanner from an archival inner positive. Cool, and then it just lists some of the credits of people who are involved. So, really, really stoked for this trilogy set here. The long-awaited, highly anticipated It's Alive box set is finally here. And I can't wait to see how these films look on Blu-ray. So, beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, guys. It sure is. Alright, so let's get into, last but not least, the Mondo package I have here from my fine friends Jesse over at Diabolic DVD. My fine friend Jesse over at Diabolic DVD. So, let's just shut up and open up what... Because I don't even know. I ordered a bunch of things. I went a little AWOL, if you know what I mean. Okay. Is that even the right word, AWOL? What does AWOL stand for? I went a little ham. Put it that way. Alright, guys. So let's start out with this. So we have a new one from Code Red, Violent Professionals. Don't really know much about it. Looks like to be like a, you know, exploitative action flick from the 80s, is it? Of course, Code Red and never putting a year. It's Sergio Martino directed, I believe. Yes, sir. I enjoy his films quite a bit, so I'm not sure what year it is, but I think it's like kind of like a tough cop, gangster / action flick type deal. Violent Professionals. It's from Code Red. Then we have a new one from Brink Vision, who I really love. I love that movie they put out, Lake Nowhere. That was a really, really good release. This one's an older film, I believe, from the 90s. Written and directed by William Kirsten. Disembodied. It says, the 90s VHS cult classic is now in HD. The story of Connie Sprouts, a likable young woman with the sad problem of a spore-generating deformity on her face which causes difficulties in her day-to-day life, such as dissolving into a gelatinous mass anyone who is to be devoured by the neural parasite that inhabits her skull. Whoa. Which is empty due to the fact that she stores her brain in a jar beside her bed. Okay. Enough said. Sounds fucking whack job. Batshit whack job, motherfucker. Alright, so this one. A new one from Severin. Sorry, I'm just excited, guys. Emmanuel and the Last Cannibals. A feast of sensuous excitement. Another Emmanuel / cannibal film. Can't go wrong. Exploitative cannibal film. Joe D'Amato at his finest. I've actually never seen this one, but I love Joe D'Amato. I love Horrible. I love Anthropophagus. I love Beyond the Darkness. So let's see Joe D'Amato do his thing with the cannibals. I guess in more of like a traditional island cannibal genre rather than like Anthropophagus cannibal. I guess it's an island technically, but you know what I mean. Natives. But yeah, it says, in 1977, infamous Filth Auteur, Joe D'Amato combined the insane extremes of eroticism and cannibalism for the most groin-grinding, gut-munching, gore-spewing Eurosleaze saga of them all. When journalist Emmanuel discovers evidence of an extinct cannibal tribe in a Manhattan mental hospital, I take that back then. Her investigation... Oh, no, I take that back again. Her investigation will take her to the Amazon jungle for an orgy of carnage that Sex Gore Mutants calls feral, demented, and nasty. In an exploitation terms, that's excitement. Sorry about the heater behind me. Limited to 3,000 units only. I'm going to be doing a giveaway for one of these as well because I actually forgot that I pre-ordered this from Diabolic DVD, and I also have one coming from Grindhouse Video Tampa. So down the line, stay tuned for a giveaway for that. Next up, we have a new one from Kino Lorber, Special Delivery. Another kind of, I think, 70s cheesy action exploitation film from 1976. Brand new HD master from a 4K scan of the original 35mm negative from Paramount Pictures Archives. Directed by Paul Wenkos, who did the Mephisto Waltz, which I love. Canon for Cordoba and Guns. Okay, let's see. Comes this stylish heist film starring badass Bo Svensson. So, yes. Says enough about it. Let's open this one up just to see if there's something floating around in there. I think it might just be a booklet, though. See if there's reversible cover artwork on this one. And there is. And usually the reversible cover artwork on the Kino releases are pretty more colorful and fun. So I actually really do dig that. That's the reversible cover artwork. So I'm going to go ahead and feature that one on the front. Let me know what you guys prefer. And also, let me know if you guys are picking up any of these releases, which ones you plan to grab. Because Kino's got a lot of stuff coming out soon. But that's a really cool cover artwork, I will say. And actually, let me backtrack over to this Emmanuel release, just because, for time's sake, I kind of am in a rush, because I've got a lot to get through here. But I'll take the time to open up this one, just because it's a nice release, clearly. Kind of wish they would put these like limited 3,000 stickers right. They would actually stick them to the thing just because for like collector purposes. I kind of want to leave that on there, but when you rip it away, there it goes. But part of me doesn't want that on there. But new. Oh, this is really tight. That's the only thing I don't like about Severin slips is a lot of times they're really tight. And then of course the outdated security sticker. Sorry guys, I wasn't going to open this up. I wanted to do an unboxing for this package, so none of this stuff was ever going to be opened prior to this video, but 2-disc set. And you do have reversible cover artwork. I think this is the, well, they both look pretty classic. Let me make sure there's no nudity. Nice. The titties are covered by hair on that, so you're good there. And then you've got more of a violent reversible cover, and I actually kind of prefer that. So I'm going to feature that for my main cover. I think that's kind of, I dig both, but that's the one kind of shitty thing about black cases is you can't see, obviously, through them. So it's like, I don't know. What's the point of having a reversible cover, I guess. But it's nice to have the option for sure. So really, really sick. Nice release. Chock full of special features. Yeah, and if my only complaint is the fact that the slipcover is a little bit tight, then I think we're okay. New features include a new interview with composer Nico Fideko, None Among the Cannibals, an interview with actress Anna Maria Clementi, Dr. O'Brien MD, an interview with actor Donald O'Brien, From Switzerland to Mato Grosso, an interview with actress. So a bunch of interviews with actors and actresses. I don't see really anything from the director. Is Joe D'Amato? I think he passed away, right? 1977. He's gone, I'm pretty sure. All right, and next up we have another one from Kino Lorber. We have another badass action film, Death is Their Way of Life, starring Barbara Lee, Art Matrano, Martin Kove, and Susan Kiger. 1979. A cartel of 7 crime bosses unionize and plan to take over the state of Hawaii. Government intelligence agent Drew Savano is hired to handle the situation however he sees fit. Drew enlists 7 old friends to help, creating Savano 7. The playmate, the black belt, the dragster, the cowboy, the comic, the professor, and the Indian. Savano 7, Death is Their Way of Life. This cult classic was co-written, co-produced, and directed by Andy Sidaris, who did Hard Ticket to 86 Hawaii, which I've never heard of, or Malibu Express, and co-starred Marvin Kove, Steel Justice, and Terry Kaiser, Weekend at Bernie's. So awesome. Sounds like another fun, sorry for the freezing there, fun action flick. Kino's been putting out a lot of great exploitation. And next up we have one from Arrow, the controversial Home Sweet Home is Murder, Flowers in the Attic. Really excited to check this movie out. I've actually never seen it before. But I'm excited. Based on the synopsis of the film, it sounded interesting to me. Those of you who don't know about the movie, let me open it up first, and I'll read you guys a little bit about it. But let's see. The inside, you get 1 disc, a nice fat booklet for your first pressing, reversible cover artwork, which is kind of boring, I guess. It's okay. I kind of like that, actually, but I think I'm going to stick with this for now. They're both kind of boring, but I don't know. Just kidding. I think I am going to reverse it. I kind of dig this. Simplistic, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you dig the red? I feel like the red's kind of more suiting for the title, or do you like that? Let me know. But anyways, chock full of special features. It says, when her husband dies in a tragic accident, widow Corinne Dolliganger takes her 4 children to an ancestral family home where she fled before they were born. Locked away in the attic by their tyrannical grandmother, it falls to older and sister brother Chris and Kathy to care for their younger siblings. But with their mother growing increasingly distant and erratic and a mysterious sickness taking hold, will any of the Dolliganger children survive to escape the clutches of the house's cruel matriarch? Originally published in 1979, V.C. Andrews' novel Flowers in the Attic was a smash hit, spawning 4 sequels and going on to sell over 40 million copies. Wonder why? I wonder why this movie is so controversial. The Horror Man was actually mentioning that in his most recent video, that it's disliked by a lot of people, I think. So that caught my curiosity, and I can't decide, honestly, what cover artwork I like better. I think I might reverse it. I think I like the other better, but for now, for time's sake, we'll leave it like that. All right, guys, one more small stack, 4 more titles to show you. First up, we have, I don't know if this was, I think this is the second print run of Ninja Busters from Garage House Pictures. This movie sold like hotcakes the first pressing, and it prompted them to do a second print run. So really excited for this one. Filmed in 1984 but never released. So this company, Garage House Pictures, is kind of becoming known for really putting out movies that have never had previous releases at all. Some hidden gems, some not so hidden, or not so gem. But this one's supposed to be fantastic. A lost movie. 30 years later, the sole 35mm print of Ninja Busters has been unearthed, allowing this completely insane kung fu comedy to finally be unleashed. So, yes. Awesome. Next up, we have a European release from Cape Light, and in conjunction with Alive Entertainment. We have Murphy's Law, I believe, starring Charles Bronson. It's hard for me to read anything about this because it's all in German, of course, but the languages are, it's region B, but the languages are English as well. So that's cool to have the English option, English language option. There seems to be some sort of like opening here, but I'm trying to fiddle with it. It's not working. Oh fuck. Sorry guys. There we go. There we go. So, we have Murphy's Gesetz. And that's it. Any reversible cover artwork? Yes. And it's just cool. It's just featured without the ratings logo. I love when they give you that option. So, guys, it pays to look behind your black cases because we're 2 for 2 now with reversible cover artwork. And I actually was not going to flip this one over. I just assumed that there wasn't any, but sweetness. So, yeah, I've never seen that Charles Bronson film. I'm trying to watch all of the Bronson catalog. So, yeah, a lot of good stuff lately. Awesome. Beautiful new release. Metal pack from the fine folks over at NSM Records. We have Interceptor. This movie has an alternate title, doesn't it? Let's open this bad boy up. Take a gander at it. Kind of like a futuristic sci-fi action flick. And I love... So this is the same... Like, if you guys are familiar with the... Well, it's on my wall back there. I don't know if you can see it. But, well, let me move. The Halloween 3 metal pack. It's by NSM Records as well. So this is actually the same packaging material. It's got that lenticular shine to it or whatever that I don't even want to scratch it because I just want to preserve it. It's so pretty. But yeah, so in the inside you just have some stills from the film and your Blu-ray. And I can't really say much about the film because I don't really know much about it. But written and directed by Mark Marvin, starring Randy Quaid, Nick Cassavetes, Charlie Sheen. Oh, this is Wraith. I'm sorry. So the alternate title for this film is The Wraith, right? So yes, I gotta watch this movie really soon. I feel like I saw it when I was really young, but I don't really remember a thing about it. I get mixed up with that image with like RoboCop and all the other action flicks that came out, but really cool. I'm trying to see how it is lenticular. It's not really much going on, but but yeah, still very nice all the same. These metal packs are really, really, really high quality. And last but not least, guys, I had to do it. I had to. This is the Dawn of the Dead XT video 4-disc collector's box. Fucking beautiful. To be honest, I'm going to keep it sealed, so I can't get into it right now because I haven't decided whether or not I'm keeping this preserved for collector's purposes, because this is my favorite movie of all time, and I have so many releases of it on Blu-ray now. So I'm going to do a video pretty soon of my, not so many, but like 5 or 6, which is more than enough, obviously. Any sane person wouldn't have 5 editions of the same fucking movie. But my excuse is that Dawn of the Dead is by far... Dawn of the Dead and The Thing are by far, and I've mentioned this before, my 2 favorite movies of all time, by far. So I had to grab this. But it's funny, because up until a few months ago, there wasn't even... Other than the Anchor Bay release that's out of print, there weren't very many options for Dawn of the Dead in HD. But now we have the 4 collector's box. We have multiple other editions that came out. I think XT put out another one, media book that I just grabbed as well. It's probably the same transfer. But yeah, I'm assuming there's multiple cuts of the film in this. This is limited to 1,000, and Diabolic DVD's already sold through 2 like lots of these that they've gotten in, so they don't get too many in each lot. But if you want this, I would go on there soon. And of course, it's going to be region B. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's Region B, 2016 XT Video Entertainment. I'm wondering how many cuts of the film are on this. I really want to know, but I don't want to open it right now, so. But really beautiful. So it does include the Euro cut for sure, and the Romero cut, and the extended complete cut. So 3 cuts at least. I was able to decipher the German to tell you that at least. But yeah, 4-disc collector's box. So pretty soon, stay tuned for a video where I go over my Dawn of the Dead collection in its entirety, probably like 6 or 7 items. So guys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching this. If I do say so myself, pretty hell of an awesome unboxing / collection update. So I'll catch you guys next week with another one. Probably going to take a break this weekend, I think, after tonight, unless by some miracle I get a bunch of stuff in tomorrow. I am expecting a few packages, as always. So stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys soon. Later.